Okay, people. So, this is what I wanted to show y'all. So, y'all know this where I put out my, all them weeds and stuff. Now, after them weeds been in here for a good little minute, y'all can see all this stuff down here. This floating on top is a dunk. And for y'all that don't know, that's the same as a mosquito bits. It's just it's not in the bit form. It's in a round circly thing. So y'all probably wondering what do I do with all this here? This don't go to waste. I do eventually after I have so much. I get it out. And throw it on the compost pile. So and then I let it finish breaking down. It's already most of the way broke down. I let it finish breaking down in the compost pile. But I just wanted to show y'all that. And I don't get every little bit of it out. I think it was Cheryl's Organic Food Forest said she was going to start, well, was it started? I don't know. Somebody said they was going to start putting this in like a bag. And then when they get ready to get it out, that, it'll just be in a bag and it'll just leave, the pure tea. And you don't have to worry about filtering it. Because I will admit, if you water with a watering can, all these bits and chunks and crap, it clogs your watering can up. Can't even lie. Can't even lie. It will clog it right up. But, and you can use anything to get this out. I just use a pitchfork because it's easy for me to use. Then just throw it on the compost pile. And then I do turn that into the pile. I'm not going to show y'all me turning the pile because y'all seen me turning the pile. Would you like to be composted? He's smelling the tines. These freaking cats. And that's another thing I wanted to kind of touch on a little bit. Some of y'all is so, like, I don't know. Y'all be so ill-informed about different stuff. I don't know if it's because y'all don't like animals or what. And I get it. Everybody's not going to like animals for various reasons. Most of the time, when I find people that don't like cats, it's one or two things. They either got clawed by a cat, or they experienced a mean cat in a lifetime, or something of that nature. And that's why they don't like cats. But I want to caution you, all cats are not the same, just like all humans are not the same. Because it's the killing part. These same people who tell me they've experienced these certain types of animals, they've experienced mean-ass humans, but they don't quit fooling with humans, though. You see what I'm saying? It's a double standard there. Now, me personally, humans have done me more damage than animals ever have. So, I fool with animals more than I fool with humans. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm telling the truth. When it comes to humans, I don't be really trying to, you know what I'm saying? It just depends. Depend on what you're about. But, I just threw that piece over there. But yeah, so all cats are not the same. And just like you wouldn't lump all humans in the same category. Don't lump all cats in the same category. I'll be honest, I'll be the first person to tell you never fool with a feral cat. Feral cats do not like humans. And that's because if cats don't interact with humans by the time they're like 4 months, they probably will never like humans. Now, there are some feral cats that they've been able to get to not be feral. But back to what I was saying, usually if you don't like cats, it's either because you got attacked by a cat or, and I'm going to tell you this is what I find to be more the case, you don't like it that cats aren't dogs. They don't do what dogs do. Like, people be like, oh, dogs love you. They always come up to you. They do what you want them to do. And it's true. Cats don't do what you want them to do. They really don't. But that's something to do with you. You needy. And you need something to be all over you 24/7. And I bet you like that in your human relationships, too. See, I'm not really like that. I'm actually more like a cat. I'm kind of like, take me or leave me. I really don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't make me do nothing. You can't. I'm very cat-like. I love dogs, too. Y'all know I got a dog. Y'all see Iris. And yeah, dogs are different. Most dogs are not temperamental like that. But you got to understand that everything's meant to be different, and not everything's meant to be the same. You also got to look at yourself sometimes and say, okay, is it me or is it the animal? You know what I'm saying? Because I brought that up to somebody one time and they didn't notice that. And then after I said it, they was like, you right. I do just want something to, it's about me. I want it to do what I want it to do. I want it to come to me. I want it to love on me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny? Because I hug and kiss these cats a lot, y'all will notice they'll come to me like, look, they don't run from me. They don't bite me. They don't bite me viciously. They will play with me. They're generally not scared of me. It's because I let them be cats. You know what I'm saying? I let them roll around. And they don't destroy my garden, which is what I was getting to. Somebody was like, cats ate their tomatoes. I'm like, nah, cat didn't eat your tomatoes. He might have dug them up, but he didn't eat them. Cats don't really like tomatoes like that. Like, I had one cat that liked tomato. Even then, she didn't know what a tomato was on the plant. You actually had to cut it open, and then she would lick the juice. But nah, like, I'm going to tell you what these cats have done for me. Before I start letting my cats be, look at them, taking over the driveway. Before I start letting them be indoor, outdoor, squirrels was tearing my garden up. Eating all my pears, taking my cherry tomatoes off the vine, digging up my carrots. Y'all see this jungle? Not a squirrel in sight. I don't see no squirrels on the ground. I see them way up there. They be way up in them trees. Way up there I see them. I don't never see them hardly on the ground. Not in this garden, I don't. Why? Because of that thing right there. Now, as far as cat babies and stuff, don't be irresponsible. If you brought a pet onto your property, do not be irresponsible. Do not get animals and be irresponsible. I hate irresponsible pet owners, animal owners, whether it's livestock, pets, whatever. Get them fixed. These boys, they fixed. I don't have no bunch of puppies. When I had 2 girls, anybody knows I used to have 5 cats. I'm down to 3. When I had girls, they were fixed as well. No puppies. No kittens. Because that's irresponsible. It's already too many animals on the earth. But go rescue a cat. They naturally, you don't even have to train them to hunt. That's in their instincts. They will do it naturally for you. I don't have rat the furs. Now, I will admit, cats have this thing. They like to bring you. They prey because you, they mama. And that's what they do as kittens. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been brought a couple of squirrel carcasses and some rat carcasses. I don't like that part. But I have to think about it like, they probably killed that thing while it was running towards my garden. So, I'm not saying getting a cat is for everybody. But everybody always asks me, do I have a squirrel problem? Do I have... Squirrels ate every last one of my pears off my tree one year. And that year was the year I said my cat's going indoor, outdoor. And when I did that, the squirrels have not eaten not one pear, not one peach, not one blackberry, not the birds, not the cats. Do they kind of keep the... It's my other baby, y'all. It's my baby Chris. Say, hey, Chrissy. It's my baby here. But, yeah. Squirrels don't get my stuff, y'all. Mice don't get my stuff, y'all. Now the cats, if they see a lizard, they do try to go after it. I really don't like them going after the lizards. But the lizards are usually too fast for them. Birds do swoop down here and there, but not really. Like, birds don't really get my strawberries because they don't really want to swoop down with their cat. Now, sometimes mockingbirds, them some unreal birds. They'll swoop down on my cats. But my cat caught a couple of them, and I've been brought a couple of birds. And I think when them birds see their cousins get caught, because see, you swoop down on Felix 2 or 3 times, about that 4th time, he done with it. He don't want you to, he finna kill you. He not gonna let you keep swooping in on him. So, So yeah, so just think about that. Ooh, that bee, he's coming after me. Um, but yeah, y'all just think about that, and you know, it's one of them things. If you don't like animals, it's fine. But just because you see cats in your garden, don't assume that they doing all the damage. I will admit this. Cats, I've heard about cats using uh, beds as litter boxes. I've heard about that. Now, y'all gonna think I'm the most disgusting person in the world. Look at them. Anyway, I know y'all want to be quick to get all that out you. You know, oh, they use them as litter boxes. I get it, but what y'all gotta understand is cat poop is manure. Like, you know, all this other stuff. Now I know what y'all gonna say, but they eat meat and they eat yeah. But you can use human manure too. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying you should. If it creeps you out to the point where you just can't take it, then don't. But me being a scientist, I know that manure is manure. And I know they say, oh, well, cat poop is different though. Because of the way their metabolism is and because of, that's true. That's true. And I'm going to tell you why I don't really, my cats, by the way, they never poop in my bed. So I'm not sure what I'm doing differently. And maybe it's because they just don't have enough room. Like, I'm going to show you where my cats, now they do go to the bathroom on the ground out here. But I'm going to show y'all what they like to dig in. They don't dig in my beds. They don't even get in this one. Where they usually like to dig is like over here. Like, let me show you, up here. But this is actually too in the open for them. They actually like a little cover. But see this pine straw? They love to dig that pine straw back, poop in it, and then cover it up. Because they like that litter box kind of feel. See? Cats being cats. Sharpening them claws so you can catch them birds, huh? But just like, now see, over here is a little bit more cover. See how it's more trees and stuff? They love to poop over here by the stump. They'll dig those leaves back and then poop in them. So, I think I've given them just a better place to go to the bathroom. Like, over here, it's too much for them. I don't know. They don't do, and this is kind of like wide out in the open. I know every cat's different. Some cats are just ornery. They just gonna poop where they want to poop at. And it is what it is. I'm steadily getting pine cones out of here. But yeah, I wouldn't be overly concerned about cats in your garden. You know, God created them too. So, you know, for those that believe in God and, you know, whatever. Me personally, I just feel like, you know, some people just go too far with worrying about that. But I'm going to put it to you like this. If a cat poops in my garden, but he ran off 8 squirrels, them 8 squirrels was going to do way more damage than that cat turd. Because I'm going to be honest, at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, that cat turd is just going to become fertilizer, and, you know, that's that. I'm just being real with you. That's really all that's going to happen. My cats are mine. I do feed them. I know what they eat. Yeah, my cats don't tend to eat stuff they kill. They'll bring me the carcass, but they never really eat it. They just bring it to me dead, but I think they don't eat it because I feed them. They're not forced to eat it. I think if they were hungry, if they were just wild feral cats just out here and they were hungry, they probably would eat that stuff. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think a lot of times they put out this information to scare you because they tell you not to use human waste. Human waste is perfectly fine to use if that human is at least fairly healthy. Now, if that human has serious health issues, parasites, you know, different things like that, yeah, no. That's just like any other cow or chicken or whatever. If it's seriously diseased, you might not want to use its manure. But know that nature has a way of remedying itself and fixing itself. And things do break down in the soil. There's a lot of different diseases, parasites, etc. They will not live for long outside of a host. Good bacteria and things like that usually kill that kind of stuff. Like, usually bad bacteria are anaerobic. Once they're exposed to air, they die. Or, you know, once they're exposed to air for a certain amount of time, they die. There's a lot of science behind all this stuff. So, don't always just believe stuff on a whim. Go out and get a basis for how science works. And then once you have a basis for how science works, you'll become more confident and you'll be less fearful of a lot of different things. Alright? So, this video's long enough. I've ranted enough. I'll show my babies. Yes. Come here, Pissy Chrissy. If you guys want to know why I call him Pissy Chrissy, you can go on an old video and see why I call him Pissy Chrissy. And Chris is full grown. He's just a very small baby. He's my youngest. Relatively, because he's now 4, and I can't believe he's 4. Well, he'll be 4 in September, and I can't believe he's 4 already. So, yeah, so that's about it. So until next time, man, I'll see you guys later.